So maybe you should make it happen. Call Michael Bublé, or who else did you have on there?
Oh boy, we had
Jerry Seinfeld.
yeah. I got to tell you,
Prince?
I got to tell you a funny story.
Who'd you have on there?
All right, we had Scotty Bowman. We had a couple of baseball guests. Had Terry Francona. He was the first guest out. Terry and I go back to Expos baseball days. Catherine Tappan. She was terrific. I don't know if you heard that one.
No, I haven't.
Well,
I'm waiting to. I'm going to binge them like Netflix
well, see,
when I get a chance.
too bad you couldn't go in the bubble, because then you'd have something to do while you were in the bubble.
Right.
Got to tell you a funny story, though. The other day, I'm listening to Leafs Lunch, and who was on? Amy Portello was the host, and Mike Johnson was on. And they were whining that the Blue Jackets play on the final day of the exhibition games before they play on August 2nd. So they'll play on the 30th and then begin play on the 2nd. Toronto plays the first night. So they've got 4 days off after. And the two of them thought it was a disadvantage for the Maple Leafs, having to play that first exhibition game and then not playing again for 4 days. Is there an advantage?
I don't know. Again, you love the controversy.
I'm just asking a question there.
You know, I don't know. So you're saying the Blue Jackets are going to have how many days between?
Well, Blue Jackets will play Thursday, the 30th, and then not till Sunday. Toronto plays Tuesday and don't play again until Sunday.
So Tuesday and Thursday?
Yeah.
I don't think there's much of an advantage, to tell you the truth. I mean, once there's 2 days in between, okay, I even put it this way. Once there's 3 days in between, it doesn't matter. 2 days. I mean, when you're a player and you're in a rhythm and you have 1 day off, you know, you can't wait for the next day to get back, and you feel terrible after 1 day off. After 2 days off, I'm talking about when you're in your rhythm, when you're in, you know, regular season shape.
Right.
When you have 2 days off, you feel absolutely, you just can't believe it. You'd rather not have the second day off. So I don't think so. I think you get a day off, you'll get some practice, you'll nurse some injuries, you'll be excited to get going. No, I think it's fine. Plus the factor of what's going on inside the bubble. You know, I don't know. I'll have to think about it, but my initial reaction is no. I don't see a big advantage there, if any at all.
I don't either. I mean, like you say, you'll get a day off after playing Tuesday, Wednesday, go back to practice Thursday, Friday, and you watch the games on Saturday and you get to play Sunday. I mean, won't be next season, and certainly we've seen them be fewer and further between, but there were many stretches when teams got 3 and 4 days off between games.
Yeah.
So
that's a really good point. I mean, that's, you know, and that's what the players wanted, was those, you know, you get some good breaks in the season, and especially early in the season. It seemed like every year you're excited to start, and then there's a long gap in that first 14 days where you have 4 or 5 days.
Exactly.
Where it's practice days. So, no, that's a good point. You know.
Well, I got to have something to whine about in Toronto.
Well, you said it, not me. You know, but it's a good point. I mean, that's one thing about Toronto and hockey. They're always talking hockey. They break it down.
They got to dissect everything.
Yeah, and why not? I love it. So it's it'll be fascinating to see and hear and hear from the players and the coaches about the bubble. You know, they'll be excited at first. Will they get bored? What's going to happen on their downtime? How's their setup going to be? I think that's all going to be fun to watch. And the Blue Jackets are going to send one digital representative. Donnie DiCaprio is going in for us. He's got the camera. He's in charge of a lot of the post-game clips that you see of the victory dance and the song and all that stuff. So he'll be in there, providing us with some video and audio, I guess. But yeah, I think you should be going, Jeff.
No, I think you should be going.
I'm serious. I think we should be in the bubble.
I'm with you on that one.
But we'll be here at Nationwide Arena, somewhere in the building. We're
Yet-
not sure where.
Yet to be determined.
Somewhere in the building. So we can broadcast it from monitors. I see Nick Foligno is here. He's in his sweats. And we're separated here, so the people that will be in the bubble are on one side of the ice house. They come up to the bleachers a separate way. There's Josh Anderson's here too. So they're here. They come up to the bleachers a separate way. I don't know if we can get a shot of that or not. And we come up on the opposite side and we sit at the opposite end, just to keep everything separate. So that's a good thing. Should be good. Are you waving to them? Did they wave back?
No, I just was putting up. There he is. There's Josh and Nick.
There they are. Yeah, great job with our camera. You see Nick back there. If I had a telestrator, I would draw it. Hold it right there.
I can't believe he didn't bring the telestrator.
There's Josh. Let's get the focus right. We had it for a sec. Whoa.
There's Jarmo.
Almost had the focus. Oh, you had it. There he goes again. Oh, we're going to break away and get the focus right. Yeah, they're over there. Nick's hiding behind the pillar. So that's good to see. I mean, these guys are key members of this organization. Josh Anderson, we have not seen or heard of him. It feels like it's been forever. So he was spotted at the ice house this week on the ice shooting some pucks. That's a great sign. As you mentioned, he will be in the bubble, which is great. And he'll be available at some point if the Blue Jackets get rolling into the playoffs, which I think they should. I think they'll...
They're going to make some noise. There's no doubt about it. They will make some noise.
Let's hope. I mean... timely goaltending is going to be a key, and obviously the other end of that is that those goals, and you talk about it from time to time, is the scoring droughts that they go on. Some players, the team, the power play. There's no time to wait and see. There's no time to hope it works. These guys gotta, grind out goals and grind out defense. They know what they have to do. It's just hopefully they can get right to it. And frustrate the Maple Leafs. I think it's a heck of a matchup.
Special teams will be very key for the Blue Jackets, getting that power play that you speak of, but especially the penalty kill. Toronto has a highly regarded, one of the best power plays in the league. And the Blue Jackets, certainly one of the better penalty killing teams in the National Hockey League this past season, will need that to continue in that playoff series.
Yeah, it's just such a special teams are important, but if you can frustrate the top players of the opposition, that power play, those players that get out there and want to feel good about themselves and be creative, you can find a way to frustrate them. I mean, they're going to get some, but you can't let that power play get overworked. I think Foudy got traded. He's got traded from Team White to Team Blue. He started the night on Team White.
Has that been registered with the National Hockey League?
No.
That must have been exactly what John Tortorella went over to do at the bench.
Well, Team White.
Who do you get traded for?
Well, I'm not sure. But maybe it was on this line with Bjorkstrand and Dubois. So I guess Texier, maybe it's a message to Texier. I don't know. But one team had 9 forwards. Team White actually had only 8 forwards. So I think Texier got traded for Foudy, and Foudy starts out there with Bjorkstrand and Dubois. So maybe his speed can bring something to Dubois and Bjorkstrand.
Another look.
And maybe we're overthinking it.
Yeah, well, it gives the coaching staff another look. He started with Jenner and Foligno when camp. Then he was playing with Riley Nash the last couple of days as his centerman, and now we'll get an opportunity with Dubois.
Yeah, and they have 8 forwards on that squad, so there will be a lot of rotation in there. Unless, yeah, there's Texier. He got traded for Foodie.
So, another look at the youngster Foodie. Stenlund, quick feed for Robinson, broken up. Now Texier for Wenberg, who knocks it out. Those two played a little previously, Texier and Wenberg together. Got Bemstrom on the wing here with Texier and Wenberg. Texier to the point, went between the two defensemen, and Kukin is going to have to hustle back. Robinson right there. Here's Texier. Corpusalo deep in the net. Has some words there for Peak. With the forward coming, now Jenner. Jenner, Nyquist, and Shore. McInnes keeps it away from Clendening. Marcus Nudevar around the net. Looks to the left wing for Nyquist, who drops it back. Nyquist, Jenner. Jenner reaching for it there. It's played by Harrington. And now McInnes. Andrew Peak down the wing. Cross the line. Corpusalo. A little dish. Atkinson. Bemstrom. Trailing is Wenberg. Atkinson spins along the left wing. Keeps it away from Peak. Looks to feed it to the slot. Picked off there. Dubois.
Cam lost his stick.
Wenberg. Clendening. Nudovara. Holds. Line change completed. Shore comes off the bench. Takes the pass. Does Texier. Broken up by Seth Jones. Shore on the turnover. Tried to feed Boone Jenner, who hustles deep into the zone. Gets there ahead of Seth Jones. Carlson. Robinson. Foodie. Chips it off the boards. Goes right back after it. Gavrikov defending. Stenlund waits for it. Seth Jones will dump right back in, and David Savard stands behind Elvis, steps in front. Nyquist down the left side. Savard looks to the right. Wenberg away from Robinson. Wenberg, a backhand up the left wing for Nyquist. Wenberg gets a stick on it, sends it a little high. Played McInnes. Zach Werenski. Gerby for Robinson. Robinson with a shot off the shoulder. Ooh, that one hurt. A quick snapshot, and Elvis is down.
Yeah, it looks okay, I guess. Just shaking it off. Robinson, looks like a harmless shot. It's easy to say where I'm sitting. No thanks. The goalie gear looks good, but no thanks.
Sherwood denied entry. Here's Dean Kukin on for Cam Atkinson. Atkinson with a shot. Stick save. Corpusalo heading up ice. This is Mateau. Stefan Mateau. He and Nyquist continue to battle in the corner. Atkinson slides it across there for Kukin. Dean Kukin reaching for it. Werenski's on it. Werenski, nice feed on the wing there for Sherwood. Sherwood moves in, passes there, and a long shot by Mateau. Karams all the way back out to center, where Atkinson will flip it ahead, looks for Bemstrom to try to spring him free. Shore will dump it in high. Bemstrom, as Corpusalo comes out, steers it there for Werenski.
Good play by Corpusalo. Played it out of the trapezoid. Knew the referee was Jared Boll was in the neutral zone, and he didn't see it. Got away with it. I don't think Bowler would have called that anyways.
No, he hasn't called too much here tonight.
Yeah, you're keeping track.
There's Shore through a crowd.
Good save there. Corpusalo got that blocker out, poked it into the corner. Ooh, tough play.
Here comes Bjorkstrand down the right wing with Foodie. Harrington trails. Oh, nice defensive play to break it up there by Boone Jenner. Here's Texier across the line. He's got Jenner right there. Hands the puck off to Jenner in the slot. Puck gets away from Nyquist. Now it's Gerby, 2-on-1. Gerby and Bjorkstrand. Gerby moves in, scores! He beats Elvis glove side. And Team Blue have tied it up at 3.
He did what Bjorkstrand should have done about 18 seconds earlier. Gerby, lots of ice. You can see Gavrikov is more worried about the pass, which he should be. He doesn't get over to confront that early enough, and Gerby takes the ice. See him cut towards the middle. That improves his shooting angle, and right there inside the dot, gets a quick shot on Elvis. Elvis just kind of waved at it there, but Gerby in a great scoring area. Zips it past Elvis Merzlikins.
Tell you what, Gerby is, for all intents and purposes, in that second group, but that doesn't mean anything. Not the way that guy plays. I suspect if we don't see him in game 1, we'll see him shortly thereafter. Brings a lot of energy, and boy, did he make an impression last year.
Yeah, he brings a spark. You know, he's a guy that's just brings an attitude every shift, so nice to have him in the mix.
Savard. This is Shore now. Devin Shore splits the defense. He goes from one end to the other, and then shot it wide. Got a goal here tonight. Wanting to make an impression of the coaches. Sherwood for Peak. McInnes, Werenski. Zach now looks for some open ice, chips it ahead. Kukin gets there ahead of Mateau, but Mateau reaching in makes the play. Wenberg along the boards, able to get it free. Ryan Murray. Alexander Wenberg. Wenberg carries in across the line. Wenberg hanging on. Looks to the point. Dean Kukin. Bemstrom. Kukin. Murray. Ryan Murray. Off a leg. Murray gets it back.
McInnes with a block.
There's a shot by Wenberg. Sails high. Murray now at the right point. Dean Kukin with a shot. It was deflected wide. Wraparound attempt there by Wenberg.
He scored.
And scores. Good hustle there.
A little celebration out of Wenberg. Nice shift by him. Made an impressive little skilled play through the neutral zone to pull the puck between his legs. And this was Kukin's shot. Broken play. Wenberg with the jump. Gets the puck above the goal line. You can see Sherwood and Werenski try to confront it. It's going to be a better look at it. They go down. Wenberg comes up. I'm not sure if that went off of Sherwood. I think he was just that quick that he got the puck above the goal line and put it behind Jonas Corpusalo.
So 4-3 for Team White on the Wenberg goal. Foodie using that speed. Nudavara defends, turning there and blowing a gasket there. Right back on his feet. Foodie, Bjorkstrand. Dubois waits on the wing. Bjorkstrand hanging onto that puck. Dubois centers, Harrington. Long shot there off the blocker of Elvis. Off the wall and out, looking to spring Atkinson free on the left wing. Foodie now. We'll dump in Elvis. Glendening. Team White. Change up here on the fly.
You can see the structure of the Blue Jackets. They just back right off. It's stuff they practice this week in practice, watching video. Not chasing or stretching out. They're not going to do that against Toronto. And the guys were just back waiting to set the trap and wait for them to skate through it and attack. Here they come on transition.
Robinson, Gerby, back to Robinson, back to Gerby. Shot blocked before it got through to Elvis. And a clearing pass off the stick of Texier. That's Wenberg back out on the ice now. On for Texier. Texier fights off the check. Looks up high to Savard. Jenner now. Away from Gerby. Jenner fires and it's deflected. David Savard. Off the stick of Robinson and out of play.
Texier, a good shift. The last shift where Wenberg scored, and this shift too. Just, you need to have someone at times to drive the shift, and I thought he did. He made a nice passing play on the Wenberg goal in the middle of the ice, and he always makes really hard passes, always. And when he's passing, especially from the goal line, watch him. He rips that puck to the D. A lot of the time it bounces off their stick, but he just always does things really hard and effective, and it's fun to watch him play, especially when he gets a little bit of speed.
Mateau from center. Murray breaks it up. Atkinson in pursuit. Sherwood is there. Cross ice, Nyquist. And Atkinson tried to tip that one home.
Korpisalo there challenged, got the right pad out, and didn't really have any space, timer space for Atkinson to do anything.
Kukin. Ryan Murray. Kukin. Murray. Battle down low. Atkinson now steps behind the net. Cam able to keep it away from Harrington. On to Boone Jenner. Jenner trying to cycle out. And it was knocked away by McInnes.
In perfect position.
Mateau.
Him and Mateau have been together. They're two hard-working players that enjoy watching them out there. Just getting it done.
On the breakout, Foodie will backhand it deep. Bjorkstrand hustles to it. Dubois. Texier gets an arm around him. Glendening.
Former line mates.
Long lead pass. Bemstrom behind the defense and scores.
That's Seth Jones. He just out-hustled. And Bemstrom wanted that one, and he shows it. He gets inside position, tucks himself inside the hands of Seth Jones. Seth really can't do much. And as Korpisalo goes for the poke check. There's a long distance view. You could see the speed. I'm not sure how this started. Korpisalo flips that stick out. He must have had a head start. I didn't see it. But he did get inside on Seth and poked it over Korpisalo.
5-3, Team White. A little more than 11 to go. This has been a seesaw battle, but the White have scored from a 3-3 tie to take the 5-3 lead after the Blue had tied it up. 6-0 was the scrimmage yesterday. Coach Tortorella not too pleased with what he saw yesterday and expect a little more here tonight. Wenberg shot deflected high.
Yeah, he's picked it up this period. Wenberg making some skilled plays. He's feeling it out there. Him and Nyquist have been together with Bemstrom. And right now Atkinson slides out there with these two. Atkinson there, going to load up for a one-timer. But Wenberg lost the face-off, so that breaks up that play. But Savard here to keep it in.
Zach Werenski.
I did a little play-by-play there, Jeff.
That's fine.
No, that's your job.
Elvis. Savard. Wenberg will drop it back. Gavrikov dumps in. Werenski looking there for Gerby. Robinson. Does it look like the guys have lost a little bit of that intensity here in the third?
I just think it's starting to open up a little, like just loosen up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, Team Blue's down 2.
Yeah, they're going to start pushing here.
Texier tried to pull the trigger there. That puck was bouncing on him.
I think it's been pretty consistent. No, I mean it was more structured in the first. I think they got tired in the second with the long change.
Right.
So you saw more open plays, and now they're just. I don't know if the structure. It's not. You kind of lose that when you just want to go, go, go.
Right.
I think it's pretty good.
Overall, it's been.
It's fun to see.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
we've seen a lot of speed and a lot of pace to the practices.
Well, the first practice was awesome. I mean, the amount of just pure joy that was in this building, the OhioHealth Ice House, was awesome. I mean, the guys were so happy to see each other, be on the ice, do something they're used to, a normal environment. It was cool.
Right.
They'll put some hard work in, and they know, when you know the GM, the coaching staff, they're all up watching you. You play with a little more urgency. You want to do the right thing. You want to show them what you got. But you also look across the bench and you see your teammates that are playing against you. So, for what they're doing, I say the intensity's been fun. It's been good.
They'll get a day off tomorrow. Pick things up at noon, I believe, on Thursday. Practice again Friday and Saturday. And then, as we mentioned earlier, Sunday, they'll head to the bubble. Without you and I.
That's right. We will not be in the bubble.
This will be the first flight all season long that we won't be on.
Unless you can. Oh, nice shot. And Wemberg is out there with Nyquist again, and they created that as they went through and created space. You can see Wemberg here. He takes the stick away of Foodie, who's back there playing defense with Harrington. Creates a little lane for Boone Jenner, who gets it. And the gap is now 3 for Team White, who is leading Team Blue.
3 straight for Team White.
And Texier, this linesman, these guys he's been tenacious on the puck.
Inspired by the trade.
That's right. Playing like he has something to prove.
Wierenski in front. Oh, nice stop there by Elvis.
That's the first shot they've had in quite some time. It's been all Team White, Jeff. All Team White here the past, since the start of this third period.
Exactly. I think the last shot that Elvis took was that high shot off the...
No, wasn't it Gerby's goal, or was it the high shot?
I think it was the high shot.
Nose to nose there, Atkinson and Bjorkstrand.
Nudovara trying to feed Bemstrom. Korpisalo will quickly play it off into the corner. Seth Jones is there, pressured by Shore. Able to get it free. Nudovara hauled down by Robinson. Carrying through is Wierenski. Zach trying to fight through the check of Bemstrom and Shore. Bemstrom got the hook on him. Atkinson will slide it up. And it's picked up by Seth Jones behind his own net. He'll hold as Team Blue change up. Andrew Peak, Mateau, Sherwood, Gavrikov, and Savard defending. Sherwood trying to protect that puck. Boone Jenner bumps him. McInnes dumps to the open corner. Mateau. The puck sailed high, trying to knock it down. Texier is there. McInnes as well. Texier not giving up on it.
It's like a rugby scrum over there.
Texier winning that battle, able to chip it out. Wenberg is turned around. That enables Texier to cross the line, and play called on the offside.
Yeah, he knew it. He's going to give it up. He didn't want to. Nice play by Wemberg. He tried to stay onside, but he got hauled in there.
Harrington for Bjorkstrand, and the puck sails up onto the bench.
Tried to chip it by, and I guess it went into the bench of Team White. So they'll have a rare face-off outside the blue line.
Bowler doing double duty, referee and linesman. He's the first star here tonight,
Ha!
despite a couple of missed calls. Good old Jared Bowl. There's Dubois at the line. Backhands. Nyquist gets there ahead of Bjorkstrand. Devin Shore. Savard. Bjorkstrand. Shore chasing. Bjorkstrand hanging out of that puck. Bjorkstrand steps in front. Harrington off the point, but there Foudy tried the quick wrist shot that was blocked by Gavrikov. Harrington threw it up the middle. Now Nyquist for Atkinson. With Gavrikov, he's joined the rush. Nyquist fires. Korpisalo. Bemstrom from below the goal line. Sends it to Murray. Left point. Murray for Jenner. Jenner off the bench. Boone Jenner. Dean Kukin. On to Murray. Cross ice. Wenberg tipped and Korpisalo reaching behind him.
It's a goal.
Not quick enough.
Jenner tipped it in as Wenberg made a heads-up play. And he is absolutely feeling it here in this scrimmage in the third period. Ryan Murray starts it. What a pass through that seam. Wenberg knows where he's going. Jenner touched it, but it went off of Scott Harrington's leg. And Korpisalo had no real idea or chance on that one.
4 straight goals now for Team White. They're looking in, and he risked it wide.
Same, the common denominator out there has been Wenberg with a mixture of Bemstrom, Jenner. Oh, Carlson going back at Bemstrom. Bemstrom, Jenner, Texier out there with Wenberg, but he's been out there for all 4.
Kukin for Murray. Atkinson. Circling in his own zone. Atkinson now to the left wing. Nathan Gerby right back to Atkinson. Puck rolled off his stick. Korpisalo himself looking to clear the zone. Atkinson, Texier, drop pass there. Tried to return the feed.
They're getting really fancy now, Team White. As Nudavara tried to go back to Texier there.
Eric Robinson will dump in. Elvis Merzlikins. Glendening.
I don't think Elvis has faced 7 shots. What do you think? 10? I don't think he's seen 7. Has he?
Saw a lot of shots earlier. Not much here in the third period.
He saw a lot of shots earlier.
Couple of nice
I'll have
glove
to go back
saves.
to the tape. Really?
Yeah.
He made one nice glove save in the second. Yeah.
Couple.
Not much action.
No.
And this is what's
tries to split the defense and walk in. Nice poke check there by Elvis.
There's Wenberg again. He's been a catalyst at both ends of the rink in this third period.
He can skate, strong defensively. Like to see a little more offense. He's certainly capable of it.
No, he's done well here tonight.
Yeah. He'll be a key guy in that series.
Team White already celebrating with, well, just under 5 seconds left. And it looks like that'll do it. Great job, Jeff.
7-3, the final.
You're in preseason form. I'd say we're in preseason form. That was fun. And I think that's it.
What does the victorious team get?
We'll never know. Unless you ask the question, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm sure they just feel good about it.
So, the final, 7-3, Team White. They score 4 straight after Team Blue had tied it up on a goal by Gerby and they win this one by a 7-3 score. For Jody Shelley, unless you have a final comment? No?
No, I think we're good, Jeff. Well done.
All
Thank
right.
you. Great to be out here, and look forward to the rest of camp.
Yes, the Blue Jackets will have a day off tomorrow and then practice here at the OhioHealth Ice House on Thursday. Thanks for joining us. And remember, the Blue Jackets will play their first preseason game, or pre-tournament game, on the 30th against Boston, and then August 2nd. All those games on Fox Sports Ohio. Good night, everybody.